In math class, you've worked a lot with linear equations, with equations that are in y equals mx plus b form. This is called a linear equation because any equation that's in this form that you graph is going to create a straight line, and straight lines are linear. However, there are a couple types of equations that'll create nonlinear graphs, and so they're nonlinear. One example is anytime you see an exponent. Any equation with an exponent is nonlinear because as x increases by 1, y doesn't increase by a constant. I can prove this by just making a quick xy table. If I just substitute in 3 easy values for x, that would give me y equals 0 squared, which is 0, y equals 1 squared, which is 1, and y equals 2 squared, which is 4. If I find the slope of this table, I can see that from 0 to 1, my slope is 1, because it's 1 over 1. But here, from 1 to 4, my y value increases by 3, which would make my slope 3 over 1, or 3. This is nonlinear because the slope doesn't stay constant. You don't have to be able to prove it with a table, but you do need to know that anytime you see an exponent in an equation, it'll create something that's nonlinear. The other type would be if you see a problem with x in the denominator. This will also be a nonlinear equation. I want to show you what this would look like if I made a table. I'm just going to pick 3 easy numbers, and now I can substitute those x values in for x in my equation. Let me show you. So y equals 2 divided by, instead of x, I'm going to put this 0 in there. 2 divided by 0 equals 2. Then this time I'm going to plug in 1 for x. Y equals 2 divided by 1 equals 2. I made a mistake. 2 divided by 0 was 0. Sorry about that. This is a 0. 2 divided by 1 is 2. And on my last one, y equals 2 divided by, I'm going to plug in a 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And now again, if I look at the slope of this table, my x is increasing by 1 every time. My y increases by 2, and then increases by 1. This is non-linear because the slope isn't constant. But the easiest way to remember it is just if you see an equation that has an exponent, so something like this, or if you see an equation where x is in the denominator, then those are non-linear. Linear equations could be written in standard form, or they could be written in y equals mx plus b form. These would be linear equations. Your turn to practice.